Cheta has lots of questions, huh? Full question paper you're reading. Huh?
Uh, First of all, my name is Arjun from Movie Coffee.
Hi Arjun.
Vijayana, this is commercial movie. When you are going to experiment new genre like sci-fi, just like that. Is there any idea about that?
I didn't understand in between. Uh,
Sir, another question. Kainui. Can we expect full-fledged Dulkar and Vijay combo in future?
Somebody sent you questions, no? These are not your questions. You're reading someone else's question paper, Arjun.
I am so excited to.
See me, huh?
I'm a big fan of you.
I love Dulkar. I have one genuine love for Dulkar as a oops. Huh? 2 minutes, it's okay? I have genuine love for Dulkar as a person, and at one point we both even spoke about doing a film. It didn't happen then, but if there are a few actors I would be okay doing a multi-starrer with. Dulkar is definitely one of them. So if we ever do a collab, we already did Mahanati. I played a small role, but if it's like a two-boy, I would love to do like a two-boy cop comedy with Dulkar. It would be fun.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And Malayalam actually joking, that's also fine. I can just come and convey to it. That's also fine. Who is next? Oh.
Hi, this is Shamya from Anecdote Media. How is Vijay as a person, as an actor? How is whether he's a romantic kind of person? Is he a romantic person? Actually, when we saw that interview section, promotions and all, you were very care about her and you are making care and you are making so can you please explain that? How is your bond?
There is no explanation to this bond. It's a genuine friendship, I think. We get along pretty well. He's, as a person, I don't know if I'd say romantic, I can't get into that, but he's a very caring, protective, genuine, honest person. And that's the kind of person that I like. So he's as amazing as he is on screen, off screen as well.
Who is next?
Hi, this is Ansel from Greenleaf Entertainments. My question is, I came across to read a column that before the name Liger, and as a movie has a connection with the Dharma Productions. So there was a rumor saying that this is a remake, and you came to give a statement that I will never do a remake movie. What made you, make a decision that I will never act in a remake movie?
Just doesn't excite me doing remakes because already that story is told and people can see it. I don't want to tell a story that's already told. So I do things that excite me. And I don't think remakes excite me. So that's the only reason that it's nothing big more than because there's so many new stories to tell. Every day I listen to so many interesting stories. Just a personal choice, I think.
Will Liger create a trend in Bollywood again? Apart from that, there are so many remake movies coming in Bollywood.
Yeah.
Do you think that Liger can create a new benchmark in Bollywood?
I think it'll shake the country. That's what I've been saying. I think August 25th it'll shake the country. I need you guys to bring my Kerala boys and girls to the theater. If you all help me bring our Kerala boys and girls to the theater, we'll shake Kerala. There my Telugu boys will shake Telangana and Andhra. Because the movie is terrific. I just need you guys to help make us reach more people that exciting film is coming, and then it'll be fun. It'll be a blast. I'm sure it'll be a memorable film for this generation. Liger.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Who's next? So many cameras. Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
So your first movie itself was a tremendous hit in all over the India. So does that expectation that brings so much expectation whenever Vijay Deverakonda movie comes up, people are expecting more from you. So does that expectation weighs you down whenever you select a movie?
No, it's okay. I'm okay with expectations. And I feel like whatever expectations you have, we'll fulfill it with liger. Sometimes I've not met the expectations with some of my films. But now I think I know what I want to do, and I know I want to do big stuff that everyone will enjoy. And expectations are okay. It's better than expectations are easier to deal with than not having money and not being able to pay the rent and stuff. Those were harder problems to deal with when you were young. These are like easier problems to deal with. So I'm okay.
How was the experience in shooting a movie in both the languages?
In Hyderabad, everybody speaks a bit of Hindi, so Hindi is not hard for me. Uh, Shooting it was quite easy. We shot it in Hindi and Telugu. Promoting it is a lot more difficult because every state we go to, we are speaking a new language. Now Ananya can say "I love you" in like 5 languages. I think by the time we finish this tour, she'll be able to say "I love you" in like 6, 7 languages. But promoting it needs a lot more energy. But shooting it was fun.
How was it for you?
So I shot it in Hindi, but I've been picking up some Telugu on set while we were working together, and now as we're touring the country, I've been picking up every language, every local language. So I had a great time shooting the film. It's a fun, happy, massy film, and I hope the audience feels the same energy.
Who is next? Who is going next?
The title Liger is a cross between a liger, when a liger and tiger, when a lion and tiger make a baby, a liger is born. A liger is a big animal, it's much bigger than a lion and tiger. In the film, the character I play is like a beast. So our original choice for a title was Fighter, but we didn't get it in all 5 languages. And then my mother in the film is like a tigress. She brings me up. She's a solo mother who brings me up, and she's one hardcore mom. Like she's very strict and tough love. So she's like a tigress, and my father's character was called Lion Balram throughout in the film. So Puri sir came up with this idea of why don't we call him Liger and call the film Liger, and we all got excited by the title. We thought it was a new title. It was a fun title, so we went with it. And it's called Sala Crossbreed because this guy is like that. He's like one Sala Crossbreed.
Who's going next?
All multitaskers. You're all cameraman, come journalist, come.
Hi, Arani. Actually, what are the main factors for doing this film? The hero or the script or any other?
Everything. Everything was perfect about this film. Starting with the script, when Puri sir narrated to me, I fell in love with it. I was so entertained throughout the narration. I felt like I'd seen the whole film in front of my eyes. And now, actually, when we did see the film, once it was complete, it was exactly the way that Puri sir had envisioned it that time. And of course, working with Vijay, I'm a huge fan of his performances and his work. So I was very excited because I wanted to learn as much as possible from him. And the whole team, Charmi ma'am, Vishu, Ramya ma'am, Mike Tyson, Ali Garu. So we've had a fantastic team, a fantastic script. So it was everything.
Okay, 3 or 4 more questions and let's sorry.
Hi sir,
Hi.
my name is Arjun.
Hi.
What about Malayalam movies?
Yeah.
I can understand. Yeah, please go ahead.
മലയാള
Will I be
സിനിമ
doing Malayalam cinema?
it's-
Definitely. See, I'm a huge fan of Mohammed sir, sir, Dulquer brother, Raj sir. So definitely, I see. Andhra shares a lot of borders with other states. So being Hyderabad, being a multicultural city, we used to watch a lot of Kerala dubbed films and Hindi dubbed films, Tamil dubbed films. So we knew all these big actors. We grew up watching their films. I love Mohammed sir, Mohammed sir. Recently, I think a couple of years ago, Mohammed sir did a film in Telugu also, and I just loved his Lucifer, and I just got to know he's doing Lucifer too, and I can't wait for that. And, I'm just excited if I can get a chance with work with these legends. It's such a dream.
Actually, was a villain in this film. What experience in the movie?
I feel happy because it's definitely a character where there's a lot of scope of performance, and of course acting with Vijay, who's a performer, who's an honest actor, confident actor. So when you have a performer like that, obviously you will want to give your best too. So it was a great honor working with Vijay.
Thank you.
Hi Vijay sir, I'm a huge fan. My question is, if liger hits 100 crore in a club, will there be a celebration even in Kochi?
100 crore from Kerala or 100 crore overall?
Overall.
100 crore is too little. 200 crore is also too little. I'm not celebrating, but I'm counting from 200 crore. Till then, I'm not even counting collection. You get the Kerala boys and girls to the theatre, and if it performs well in Kerala, then I'll come and celebrate with Kerala.
Of course.
What is the local alcohol in Kerala? Kallu type, toddy. What is local? Kallu? Jawan. This doesn't sound right.
Jawan is a local drink.
I'll do Jawan with all our press guys will do Jawan shots. We'll do Jawan shots with the press guys.
So are you guys, എല്ലാവരും ഗ്യാരണ്ടി അല്ലേ കേരളത്തിൽ നിന്ന് മിനിമം ഒരു 100 CR കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നു പറയട്ടെ കേരളം ജസ്റ്റ് കേരള
Hello sir, you're a boxing champion movie.
Yeah, MMA.
Can I?
Yeah.
So that was his question. His question was from there to here, then that to there. Good luck, super. Okay, I will pick one over here. I think no one ever in the history of Indian cinema has got an opportunity to work with a legend like Mike Tyson. And you got an opportunity to work with him. And Ananya, I think wish you might have, don't know how much you shared the space, but it's awesome. How do you feel? Like, knockouts are like, right? So Ananya, you might have watched Vijay Deverakonda with the Mike Tyson. So how was it from both the sides? I want to.
I had proper scenes and dialogues and everything with Mike Tyson sir, and I was so scared, I was so nervous. There was one point where I was just staring at him for like 5 minutes, and then he looked at me and he said, "What are you looking at?" And I got so scared, but I was just trying to take him in and just trying to because he's a legend, and these are stories that we can tell our grandchildren that we got to work with Mike Tyson sir. But he looks very scary, but he's actually really sweet. He's like a gentle giant, and I had a great time working with him.
Mike Tyson is one of the biggest superstars in the world. Like you go to any country in the world, I think people will know 3-4 people. Even if they don't know them visually, they would have heard these names. Like they would have heard Michael Jackson, they would have heard Bruce Lee, they would have heard Jackie Chan and Mike Tyson. I think these names anywhere in the world you go, they've reached there. And to be able to work with him, to eat with him, to fight with him, to do dialogue with him, laugh with him, it's a memory, and we are happy. We are happy to bring him in such an interesting role for India to see him. So it was an absolute pleasure and memory to work with also a little scary, but memorable.
Looking forward and
Okay, to Ananya. Who is your favorite actor in Malayalam film industry?
I like Fahad Fazil. I like Dulquer Salman sir. Yeah.
She can sing one song for you, her favorite song. She can sing. Please.
Part of the song. Darshana. I love Vidya. I love that movie.
so that's so nice, so wonderful. We all just loved your presence over here. And as a saying goes like Sala, crossbreed, and this one line like what laga denge? What laga denge? What laga denge? I would say Vijay Deverakonda, Ananya Panda, and Vishu, the movie is gonna box office kick. What laga denge? Just say together.
Kerala on August 25th. What laga denge? I think I should make Gopalan sir do this. Gopalan sir, put your hand like this and like this. Like that. Okay, you do it with me, okay? Like this. What laga denge?